Put yourself in my shoes a little bit.
Right.
I have a friend, Jabo Mbusa. We go back long ago.
Sure.
From when Jabo was, private sector. Oh, by the way, Jabo and I have one thing in common. He's chairman of the Taxi Association. And one of the first tenets of business partners was the Taxi Association. So I also have my own army. When those red guys come, they've got to go and remember the Taxi Association.
EFF people, let's go and show some love to Rupert through occupation of some properties which are owned by Rupert. Ramaphosa is a product produced by the Oppenheimers, working with the Rupert. We fought the Guptas. We succeeded. We're not going to allow the Ruperts to be Guptas. If their own media, white-owned media, is going to allow them, we're not going to allow that. Why is the media today not telling us that the child of Jabu Mabuza is working as a PA of Johan Rupert? But we're told who Ace Makashule's son is working for.
One day, Comrade Mbalula attended an activity in the farm or home of Mr. Rupert. And when Rupert saw him, he said, Minister Mbalula, if Zuma takes out remove Pravin Gordhan, would shut down the economy of this country, would shut down, would make the rand flat on the ground. Indeed, they did interfere with the rand. I think there is one person who confessed not long this year that they did so. And I knew even at that time it was a deliberate move. Part of the agenda.
Zuma will not be president forever. Let us protect that office of the president. When you take over that office, you will want to check who Rupert wants. If Rupert doesn't want, then you can't appoint. Why is Rupert not contesting elections then?
What is his problem?
Oh, by the way, Jabo and I have one thing in common. He's chairman of the Taxi Association. And one of the first tenets of business partners was the Taxi Association. So I also have my own army. When those red guys come, they've got to go and remember the Taxi Association.
Please note that our meeting on the 4th is continuing as planned. All taxi associations around Pretoria, let's meet at Meribastad Tomrau at 6 AM. We will be joined by taxis from Johannesburg and surrounding areas. 8 AM we moving to Sunnyside to solve all criminal activities and move back to Meribastad to finish all started. Taxis that will be loading and delivering commuters to town. I am warning you, your taxis will be destroyed. Members of communities and drivers, please avoid Pretoria at all costs. So 5 September we will be heading to JHB Hillbrow to deal with all criminal elements in that city. Taxis from KZN will also join us when we deal with drug lords and gunmen in JHB. Police are failing us and we have to fix Gauteng at all costs.
Yeah, sure, Bumsotla. Angazi noma nizwileke bafethu ke ngafuni kuze kwenzakala amakhelesi isowethu bafethu angithi nizwile ukuthi abafethu from eKZN bayeza sizolungisa lento ngoba na igovernment yethu ayifuni ukuyilungisa lento ningaze ndimaleke bafethu.
Announcement to all South Africans. President Cyril Ramaphosa, Minister Biki Cell, Minister of Home Affairs Motsolidi, you have failed the country. Nazoik Homba Ibhenjiomal. Siza Zibambala Umthethonjazandla Akufofeo. This is our country, our ancestors died for that. You are giving to foreigners. As Amazulu Sithukathal Sigan Wanwabu Sizabiola Kwasani. From the 09 September 2019 at 7 AM whole September. All churches, business, schools that are run by foreigners must be closed. There will be fire and blood.
Good afternoon, colleagues in the media space.
I am Brigadier Matapelo Peters. I'm the Provincial Head for Corporate Communication and Liaison for the police in Gauteng. I am sending you this voice note as an appeal from the police in Gauteng to assist us in condemning and dispelling the relentless and mischievous circulation of fake news on social media that seek to only advance criminality. There is currently news on social media purporting that 17 children from Lungisani Primary School in Katlehong have been abducted by foreign nationals. Police can confirm that this is absolutely untrue, and that this and other similar stories and visuals on social media only seek to perpetuate intolerance amongst residents, to instill fear, and to spur up further violence. Social media users are urged to utilize the SAPS social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, as well as our website to get factual updates or to even verify certain information. In the meantime, police have heightened visibility in Katlehong and in other areas of the province and will remain on high alert until stability is restored. Thank you.
Rembro has an effective interest of 32.3% in a media investment that has a range of media interests, which includes South Africa's only private free-to-air television channels, ETV, MOVs, Extra, eToons and Abella, News Channel Africa, Enka, free-to-air satellite platform Openview, Gauteng-based radio station, YFM, and various studio facilities and production businesses.
There is no one who takes a job from South Africans. They are being offered jobs. They don't take. The owners of the means of production is white people. When you say private sector, it's a polite way of saying white people. Who employs foreign nationals between government and the private sector? Restaurants, retailers, the hospitality in general, the farm workers. Who owns the farms? It is white people who employ foreign nationals. After employing them, they come to us and say, don't you think this borders being loose have led to these levels of unemployment? Planting this self-hate amongst us. And because we are unemployed, and because we've got government with no solutions to crisis of poverty and widening gap between the rich and the poor, we begin to start believing that the private sector, the white monopoly capital, must take full responsibility for this mess we're faced with. Capitalists happy, we're killing each other. The rent has strengthened. It has never been this strong. In so many months, it is strengthened by black on black violence. The rent gets excited. Who owns the rent? Who owns the capital? Why are the owners of capital disaffected by what is happening amongst fellow South Africans if indeed they are with us in South Africa? The battle must be taken to white monopoly capital. They are responsible for this mess we are confronted with.
Oh, by the way, Jabo and I have one thing in common. He's chairman of the Taxi Association. And one of the first tenets of business partners was the Taxi Association. So I also have my own army when those red guys come. They've got to go and remember the Taxi Association.